This is Mekus with the Continence Club. I am back with another interesting presentation. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell. In today's presentation, I'm going to be demonstrating how to take proper action whenever it comes to bridging the gap from your current situation to your desired situation. And with that being said, it's time to demonstrate. As I go through this presentation today, I want you to keep in mind the following: that your frequency, which is actually your identity, leads to your intuition, which leads to feeling states like mental nudges, which inspires you to take action, leading you to your desired situation. So I'm going to break this all down. And as I do so, I want you to keep in mind that your identity that you seek, that identity shift that you're looking for, is what starts first. It's something that doesn't happen at the end. Because I say it in my videos, and I'm going to say it again, we chase characters, not goals, because whenever you become the identity of the person that you seek, that's when your desired situation comes. So I really had to lay down this formula so that you can understand visually how to really go from your current situation to your desired situation, because your identity is your desired situation. It is your current situation. Everything is correlated. So let's go ahead and demonstrate. So whenever it comes to taking action, taking inspired action, it's really something that you tend to overlook. So in your current situation, you overthink, you stress, and you worry about the action that you need to take to shift your identity, right? I need you to understand first and foremost that any identity that you seek already exists. Your identity is your desired situation. You have the identity of a victim, most likely. You have the identity of someone who wants to look around in their environment and sees nothing but lack and limitation. This is what's keeping you in your current situation. Because if you had the identity of the person that you wanted to be, you wouldn't be in your current situation. You would be in your desired situation. You wouldn't even be watching this video, right? To see how you can make that gradual change and shift. So I really want to emphasize this to you today, and I want you to understand that all frequencies and realities that you seek are within you. It's all happening right now simultaneously. So you might be wondering, while you're in your current situation, although you feel like you've been taking meaningful action, you feel like you've been hitting the gym, you feel like you've been doing whatever it is that you need to do to shift. Well, I need you to understand that it's all about the frequency, right? You don't chase goals, you chase characters. And that aligns with your frequency. The wrong frequency with the right action keeps you in your current situation. So how does this apply to going to the gym? So let's say you're going to the gym and you have the mindset of someone that isn't fit. Okay, yeah, you might lose a couple of pounds, but you're going to gain it right back. You're just going to find yourself in square one. You're going to find yourself where you started, because it all boils down to the mindset that you keep. So taking action while being in a victim mindset will keep you where you are. Your mindset needs to be under control. That's what influences your reality. Your mind needs to be under control. That is the reason why the Continence Club exists, to help you gain control of your mind, shift your identity, make that change to go from your current situation to your desired situation, right? So it's time to wake up. It's time to stop sleeping. It's time to really take action the right way. And in order for you to take action the right way, I need you to understand that no matter what, frequency beats action every time. Let me say that again. Frequency beats action every time. Every time. Action and its results exist in the physical plane. Understand it like this: while frequency exists in the unseen plane. Everything starts from the unseen first. We know this. This isn't even a debate. Everything that you see, everything that you touch, it all came from a thought. Somebody designed it and materialized it. This is why action is less powerful than frequency. So to change the physical plane, which is an effect, you need to change the soul plane, which is the cause. The cause brings everything into effect. And action is nothing but effects, right? So we need to change the cause, which is your frequency. That's why, going back to this formula here, I'm always going to leave frequency at the front, because it all starts with your frequency, your identity. You need to become the person that you want to be now. It isn't something that you're waiting for. It isn't something that's going to happen later. It happens now so that you attract that desired situation. That is how you take action. So you must go with how the universe works to take proper action. And again, I have to lay down this formula, really like write this down or put it up for somewhere for you to see every single day, because this really is the blueprint. Whenever I look back on how I achieved certain desired situations in my life, I always realized that without knowing that I became that person first. And it's something that a lot of successful people understand. And it's that you have to be worthy of whatever it is that you want for yourself. It's a mindset shift. So the moment you alter your frequency and your identity, it has a ripple effect with everything else. It has a ripple effect with your intuition, it has a ripple effect with your feelings or the mental nudges you get. It has a ripple effect with the action that you take, and then it has a ripple effect with your desired situation. So you have to you have to have what you already have, right? And so by shifting your identity and operating from it, you're going to be naturally guided to your desired situation. Your desired situation starts with your identity. You can only be where you already are, right? So it's time to step up and not be lazy anymore. Remember that being in the frequency of your desired situation is only as valuable as your ability to tune into your intuition and then executing on your feelings and mental nudges. Because whenever you take on that identity of, let's say, someone that's healthy, going back to the gym situation, you have the frequency of someone that's identity that is fit, but let's say you're overweight, right? Because you have the mindset and frequency of someone that's fit, you're going to have these mental intuitions that's going to say, okay, maybe you need to eat this way or you need to operate this way. You might need to, take more walks or whatever it is. It's going to create those feeling states, those mental nudges, that inside voice, that internal monologue that's going to tell you, okay, hey, it's time to go hit the walk or hit this type of workout, and you need to follow through on that. Although it might be uncomfortable, that's what's gonna allow you to take that certain action, that next step, leading over to your desired situation ultimately. So as long as you have that frequency, that mindset of somebody that's healthy, take those mental intuitions seriously, as it's going to propel you and lead you to your desired situation. So trust yourself. Do what you say you're going to do. This builds self conviction and helps you create the identity you seek, because whenever you trust yourself, that's how you're going to really feel worthy of their desired situation. You can't materialize your new identity without self trust. And if you do, you're going to lose it, and you're going to lose it pretty fast. So your desired situation happens instantly once you set the intention. You just need to materialize it. So again, going to that gym situation, you want to be fit, right? So it already happened. It's when you set that in that intention, it already happens. You just need to materialize it, and that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have those mental intuitions, those mental nudges, to allow you to, give you that blueprint to become healthy and materialize that fit body that you want. So once you align with that frequency of the fit body, you're going to be guided to do things you haven't done before, that you've been meaning to do but been procrastinating, whether that's eating right, sleeping right, whatever it is. And yes, that action that you're going to take will seem uncomfortable. Sleeping, eating right, doing whatever it is to get fit. But remember, it's all about your perception. Don't see it as, oh, this is bad or this is uncomfortable. See it as, this is what it takes. See it as, okay, this is an energetic shift. And that is what's going to propel you to stay consistent with your diet, stay consistent with your sleep, whatever it is, to allow you to have that fit body. So you're leaving your current situation behind when you do this, when you follow through on your word, whenever you change your perception, right? So understand that it's frequency first and it's action second. 90% of society have this flip backwards. They think it's all about action, 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 and nothing else, changing the external, when in reality, your internal needs to change first, and then action comes afterwards. Change your internal first, and everything else will take care of itself. This is Mekus with the Continence Club on how to take inspired action. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you on the other side, and until next time.